Did you know that small bedtime habits can raise your stroke risk by over 300%, even when you think you're doing everything right? It sounds unbelievable, but many seniors unknowingly repeat these nighttime routines that slowly damage their blood vessels, strain their hearts, and disrupt circulation while they sleep. The truth is, a good night's rest isn't just about how long you sleep. It's about what your body goes through before you close your eyes. Today, we're going to talk about 5 bedtime habits that could quietly be increasing your risk of stroke without you even realizing it. Some of these are things you've probably done for years, but after you hear this, you'll understand exactly why they must stop tonight. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what these habits are, but also how to replace them with simple routines that protect your heart, brain, and overall longevity. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Eating a heavy meal late at night. One of the most common yet dangerous bedtime habits for seniors is eating a large meal within an hour or two before going to sleep. Many people think a warm, hearty dinner helps them rest better. But studies show that heavy nighttime eating can drastically increase the risk of stroke, especially in those over 70. When you eat too much before bed, your digestive system stays active, forcing blood to move toward your stomach instead of circulating evenly throughout your body. This can cause spikes in blood pressure and inflammation in the arteries, particularly around the brain. For older adults whose vessels are already less flexible, this extra strain can be enough to trigger a clot. Even if a stroke doesn't occur immediately, the long-term effect of repeatedly eating before bed is silent damage, tiny tears, and blood vessels that weaken the walls of the brain's arteries. Over time, this raises your risk not only of stroke, but also of vascular dementia. Doctors recommend finishing your final meal at least 3 hours before bedtime, giving your body enough time to digest properly. If you feel hungry later, opt for something small and light, like a banana, oatmeal, or a handful of nuts. These foods provide gentle nourishment without overwork your circulatory system. Another important point is what you eat, not just when. Many seniors enjoy salty snacks or processed foods before bed. Chips, instant noodles, canned soup. These are loaded with sodium, which makes your body retain water and raises blood pressure overnight. If you've ever woken up feeling swollen in your hands or face, that's your body showing signs of fluid imbalance and vascular strain. By making this small change, stopping late-night heavy eating, you can give your heart and brain the rest they need to repair overnight. Remember, every night is a chance to either protect or endanger your health. The choice is always in your hands. Number 2. Drinking alcohol before bed. Many older adults enjoy a small drink in the evening, a glass of wine, whiskey, or beer, to help them relax before sleep. It's a long-standing habit for many, but few realize how dangerous alcohol can be for aging blood vessels, especially right before bed. While it may seem to help you fall asleep faster, alcohol actually interferes with the body's ability to regulate blood pressure and circulation during sleep. When alcohol enters your system, it dilates the blood vessels temporarily, which might make you feel warm or calm. But as your liver begins to process it, your blood vessels constrict sharply, causing sudden spikes and drops in blood pressure throughout the night. This fluctuation puts enormous stress on your arteries and increases the likelihood of clot formation, one of the leading causes of strokes in people over 70. Additionally, alcohol disrupts the brain's natural sleep cycle, reducing blood pressure lowers, and your body repairs damaged tissue. Without it, inflammation levels remain high, and your cardiovascular system doesn't get the rest it desperately needs. This effect compounds over time, quietly damaging the lining of your arteries and increasing your stroke risk, even if you only drink small amounts. Doctors also warn that alcohol dehydrates you, which thickens your blood and makes clots more likely. Combine that with common medications for seniors, like blood pressure pills or cholesterol drugs, and the interaction can amplify the danger. Even one glass too close to bedtime can interfere with your medication's effectiveness and elevate your risk overnight. If you enjoy the ritual of winding down in the evening, try switching to calming herbal tea or warm milk instead. These can help you relax without straining your heart or altering your sleep pattern. You'll not only wake up feeling clearer, but also protect your circulation in the long run. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, taking blood pressure medicine right before bed. Many seniors take their medication at night, thinking it helps them remember. But timing can make all the difference, especially with blood pressure pills. While medication itself is vital, taking it too close to bedtime can cause your blood pressure to drop too low while you sleep. This is known as nocturnal hypotension, and it's far more dangerous than most people realize. When you lie down, your heart doesn't have to fight gravity to circulate blood. If medication lowers your pressure even more at that moment, the brain might not get enough oxygen-rich blood. Over time, this weakens small arteries and raises your risk of a mini stroke or a full one. Doctors have found that the sharp nighttime dip caused by late doses is a major reason why many older adults experience strokes early in the morning, between 5 and 7 a.m. The tricky part is that you might never feel it happening. You'll simply wake up dizzy, groggy, or with a headache, not realizing your brain was starved of blood for hours. It's not about skipping your medication, but adjusting the timing. Depending on your prescription, your doctor may recommend taking your pills in the morning or after dinner instead of right before bed. Another overlooked problem is mixing blood pressure pills with other evening medications, such as sleep aids or muscle relaxants. These combinations can dangerously slow your heart rate and blood flow. Seniors with heart rhythm issues or a history of fainting are particularly vulnerable. To protect yourself, establish a medication schedule that supports steady blood pressure throughout the day, not sudden drops at night. Keeping a simple log or using a weekly pill organizer can make a big difference. Your body needs stable circulation to keep the brain healthy, and balance, not just routine, is the key to longevity. Number 4, going to bed angry or stressed. Emotional tension before sleep is far more damaging than most seniors realize. When you carry an anger, anxiety, or unresolved frustration into bed, your body doesn't just shut it off when the lights go out. Instead, it floods your bloodstream with stress hormones, like cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals tighten your blood vessels, raise your heart rate, and keep your blood pressure elevated all night long, the perfect storm for a stroke. The brain depends on calm, steady circulation while you sleep. But when cortisol remains high, your arteries can't relax properly, and small clots form more easily. In older adults, especially those with existing high blood pressure or diabetes, this can quietly damage brain tissue over time. You may not feel it after one night, but years of poor emotional rest can accelerate cognitive decline and dramatically increase your risk of both stroke and dementia. There's also another hidden danger. Stress disrupts your sleep cycles. You might fall asleep quickly from exhaustion, but wake up several times through the night without realizing it. These short awakenings prevent deep restorative sleep, causing your body to miss the phase where blood pressure naturally dips and the heart recovers from daily strain. Without that nightly reset, inflammation levels rise, your vessels stiffen, and your body remains in a state of low-grade emergency. The key is not to eliminate stress. That's impossible, but to manage it before bedtime. Something as simple as slow breathing, listening to calming music, or reflecting on gratitude can lower your blood pressure within minutes. Some seniors keep a small piece notebook by their bedside, writing down one good thing that happened during the day before they sleep. This simple act trains the brain to rest in safety rather than stress. Remember, your mind and heart are deeply connected. Going to bed angry doesn't just ruin your mood, it taxes your arteries, clouds your memory, and shortens your life. Releasing tension before bed is one of the most powerful drug-free ways to protect your brain and prevent stroke. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5, sleeping right after a heavy meal. It's one of the most common and eating dinner late and going straight to bed. Many people believe a full stomach helps them sleep. But for older adults, this simple act can quietly trigger a chain reaction in the body that increases the risk of stroke and heart problems. When you lie down after eating, your digestive system is forced to work in a horizontal position. This slows down digestion and causes food and stomach acid to push upward toward your esophagus, leading to acid reflux and inflammation. But the real danger isn't just discomfort. It's what this does to your blood vessels. The inflammation from poor digestion causes blood sugar and triglyceride levels to spike overnight, thickening your blood and straining your heart while it should be resting. Studies have shown that people who regularly lie down right after meals experience greater fluctuations in blood pressure during sleep. For seniors whose arteries are already less flexible, these fluctuations make the walls of the arteries more vulnerable to rupture or blockage. Over time, that stress builds up silently, often showing no signs until a serious event occurs. Your pancreas and liver also work overtime when you eat late. The flood of glucose forces these organs to keep processing long into the night, which disrupts insulin balance and raises the risk of metabolic problems, a known contributor to vascular aging. That's why experts recommend waiting at least 2 to 3 hours after dinner before lying down. No matter how tired you feel, if you often crave something before bed, opt for something light, like a small handful of nuts, a banana, or a cup of warm oatmeal. These foods stabilize blood sugar, reduce acid buildup, and promote relaxation without burdening your heart. Over time, you'll not only notice better sleep, but also stronger morning energy and lower blood pressure. A calm and balanced body before sleep is the foundation of good circulation and brain health. Protect your arteries by giving your body time to digest, heal, and rest before you close your eyes each night. Final thoughts. Every night before you close your eyes, your body prepares for one of its most critical healing periods. Your heart rate slows, your brain clears toxins, and your blood vessels recover from the day strain. But if your habits interfere with this process, the damage builds quietly. You might not notice it right away, but over months and years, the consequences become clear. Slower thinking, weaker circulation, and a higher risk of stroke. The truth is, most strokes don't happen because of bad luck. They happen because of small, repeated choices that slowly wear down the body's natural balance. The good news is, it's never too late to change them. Whether you're 60 or 85, your brain still responds to care, consistency, and calm. Protecting yourself doesn't always mean adding something new. Sometimes it means removing what harms you. If you focus on keeping your evenings peaceful, your meals lighter, and your emotions steady before sleep, you're not just preventing disease. You're creating the conditions for a longer, clearer, and more confident life. Every choice you make before bed writes a small note to your body for the next day. Rest, heal, and grow stronger. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the